Okay? I feel like my eyelash is hanging. It is right there. Which one is it? It's up in that area. Okay. I can't fix it right now. Anyway, you guys, I came on because here I am, maxing and relaxing on this beautiful Sunday, okay? Trying to stay in the house as much as possible so I can get some rest because I am a busy girl. I'm minding my own business, okay? No, I'm not. I'm strolling through YouTube and I see this video of this girl who did she did what's up, Chris? What's up, Chris? So this girl did a video about Beyonce and her real age, supposedly, right? So she's saying that Gabrielle Union said or did an interview or somewhere and said that she went to school, no, that she got her hair done at the same beautician Beyonce got her hair done at, and they were teenagers. Hello, husband. How are you? Happy Sunday to you. I hope you're staying warm. But it makes a lot of sense, y'all. So I remember saying this. I mentioned this a lot of times, okay? I don't know how many interviews Gabrielle Union did talking about Beyonce, her and Beyonce being around the same age. But y'all, I remember seeing with my own eyes a video of Gabrielle Union. Yes, I am. I am. Look, look, look. Yeah. But I remember seeing Gabrielle Union do an interview, and she said in the interview that she went to school with Beyonce. Not that her and Beyonce went to the same school. She said she went to school with Beyonce. I'm sorry, she went to high school with Beyonce, which means that's 4 grades there. Okay? That's ninth through 12th. Talking about Gabrielle Union and Beyonce being around the same age. So I believe they are. Sorry, I had to sneeze, but it didn't come out. But anyway, so I remember, like I said, watching a video back in the day, okay, years ago, of Gabrielle Union, watching Gabrielle Union say out of her mouth that her and Beyonce went to high school together. That video is nowhere on the internet, y'all. Nowhere on the interview. It's like it did not exist. But what does exist, hello, hello, hello. What does exist is interviews of her, like a conversation of her saying that her and Beyonce went to the same beautician and they hung out when they were teenagers. Now Gabrielle Union is 55, I believe, and Beyonce is supposed to be my age, 43. But someone on YouTube did a video talking about the whole situation, and she has proof. So in her video, and I'm going to play the video, okay? You know I'm going to run them that beautiful bean footage, okay? But so the girl on YouTube, I forgot who she is, but it popped up in my stream, my live stream, or on my timeline, whatever, for a reason. So I don't know, but the universe must knew I wanted this information right here, because I remember, y'all, back in the day, I saw an interview with Gabrielle Union saying out of her mouth that her and Beyonce went to high school together. Together. Not to the same high school, okay? Not to a beautician, okay? When they were teenagers. Now that's something new, because when that came out, I was like, hold up. That can't be, because Gabrielle Union is supposed to be way older than Beyonce. So it might not make sense to y'all. You might not really understand, but I'm going to let the girl do the talking, okay? And we're going to watch the video and figure it out. All right? But I was searching on the internet and I could not find that video, which means Beyonce's team got that video scrubbed from the internet, y'all. Now that is serious. And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who saw that video before. Okay? I know I'm not. And I'm not going crazy because Gabrielle Union said that her and Beyonce hung out and they were teenagers. Now, how can that be if Gabrielle Union is 55 and Beyonce is 43? Okay? They couldn't have been teenagers at the same time. You understand? So, yeah, I'm going to let the girl play this here and explain in detail what she knows.
Before we get into this video update today about Beyonce as well as her husband Jay-Z, and last but not least, we have Gabrielle Union.
So this girl's site is since day one. Y'all check the girl out. Okay, check her out. She's on YouTube, got a whole bunch of subscribers, okay? 184,000 subscribers. Y'all make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit that thumbs up button, okay? If you're a Beehive member or whatever you call that, it's nothing wrong with it. I just want to understand why lie about your age? Now, the girl's going to get into it, which makes a whole lot of sense to me. So I just want to, go over this together, y'all. Pay attention.
Before we get into this video today, you guys go ahead and like the video, comment down below, and if you are new, smash that subscribe button to take flight with us.
Okay, subscribe to my channel. Okay, do that. I don't want to play this music here. I have nothing to do with this. Okay.
Today, you guys, we are going to explore the truths that have been hidden in plain sight. Today, we are diving deep into a topic that's sure to spark some serious conversation. How is it possible for Beyonce to appear as a 4 to 6-year-old in a video with her maternal grandmother, Agnes Beyonce, who passed away in 1980 and also attended a Jackson's Destiny World Tour concert in Houston when Beyonce's official birth year is listed as 1981? Let's break this timeline down in detail, compare the official
Okay, now this girl right here, she doesn't take a break, okay? She talks, and don't even swallow, y'all. So let me break this down to you. What she is saying is Beyonce was in a video with her maternal grandmother, which means that's her grandmother on her mother's side. Okay, her grandmother, Beyonce's grandmother, passed away in 1990. Okay. Her grandmother, Beyonce's grandmother, passed away in 1990. But there is a video that's surfacing of Beyonce dancing with her grandmother. Now, if Beyonce is whatever age in that video and her grandmother passed away in 1980, that's way before Beyonce was born. Okay? Now, Beyonce is supposed to be 43, which means she will be 44 this year in September or whenever her birthday is. But if Beyonce is 43, I'm 43. That means she would have been born in 41. But in the video of her dancing with her grandmother, she looks like she's about 5, 6 years old. She actually looks like she's about 6 or 7 years old, to be honest. The girl said about 4 or 5 years old. But she looks a lot more mature than that. She has a pocketbook on. You'll see it. But that means if the grandma passed away in 1980, how was she born in 1981, y'all? Pay attention, y'all. Listen.
And uncover the questions this raises about the narrative we've been told. The Jacksons 5 embarked on their legendary Destiny World Tour from January 22nd, 1979 to January 13th, 1980. This tour...
Okay, y'all hear this? So, Beyonce stated that she went to a concert with her grandmother, a Michael Jackson concert with her grandmother. Now, her grandmother passed away in 1980, okay? Which means they would have had to go to the concert before 1980, right? Or at least within that year, which still proves that she's way older than she's saying she is. Now, why would she need to make the public feel like she's younger than what she is? Make that make sense. Now, I know black don't crack, okay? We all know that. But this is on a whole nother level right here, y'all.
saw them performing in cities across the globe, including Houston, Texas. Agnes Beyonce's maternal grandmother, passed away on July 4th of 1980.
So this is Agnes Beyonce. Is that Beyonce? Beyonce? Is that supposed to be Beyonce? Anyway, died on July 1st, 1980, y'all. 1980. And she has a video of her, not just a picture, a video of her dancing with her grandmother. Y'all, that's the grandmother right there. That's her mother, Tina Knowles. That's her mother. Pay attention, y'all. Look at this. This is the obituary. Agnes, is that Beyonce? I'm not sure if that's what that's supposed to be, how that's pronounced. From Louisiana. Publication, Social Security Death Index. Okay.
Public records confirm this timeline. Now, here's where the story gets interesting. During one of Beyonce's tours, she played a video of herself as a young child, aged around 4 to 6 years old.
So, mind you, she played the video at one of her concerts of her dancing with her grandmother. Okay? But the grandmother's death certificate says the grandmother passed away in 1980.
Time with her grandmother Agnes. In this video,
This is it. This is her grandmother. This is not Tina Knowles, y'all. This is not Tina Knowles. This is Beyonce's grandmother. And that's Beyonce. And maybe that's Kelly. I'm not sure. Which means Kelly is probably the same age as Beyonce and Gabrielle Union. Okay? Pay attention, y'all. Let's come on.
Suggested they attended a Jackson's 5 concert, presumably during the Destiny World Tour. If Agnes Beyonce passed away in 1980, then how was Beyonce born in 1980?
Look. That's the grandmother. That's not Tina Knowles. That's not Tina. That's Agnes. That's Beyonce. Look just like Blue Ivy.
In this video, at an age that aligns with the timeline before her official birth year. Beyonce's official birth year is September 4th, 1981, as stated in numerous biographical sources and public records. This date has been widely accepted and used in media, interviews, and documentation about her life and career. However, for Beyonce to appear as a child aged 4 to 6...
Now, dog, I ain't really catch it. But Tina Knowles looked just like her mother, of course, is her mother. But you can definitely tell that's not Tina Knowles there, which is what they're probably going to say once everything comes out.
In a video with her grandmother in 1979 or 1980, her birth year would have to predate 1981. If Beyonce was in fact born earlier, let's say in 1975 or 1976, it would explain her apparent age in the video and her ability to attend the Jackson's Destiny World Tour with her grandmother before her passing. But why would Beyonce and her family lie?
Now, again, you guys, Beyonce played this video during one of her concerts, saying that that was her and her grandmother. Okay? She said it. So if that's her grandmother and her grandmother's death certificate says 1980, something's not adding up.
About her birth year and listed as 1981 if this evidence suggests otherwise. This are where the discrepancies arise and where the disconnect is for me. Let's focus on the video itself. Beyonce herself showed this footage during one of her performances, and it clearly features her as a young child with her grandmother Agnes Beyonce. In the video, Beyonce looks to be around 4 to 6 years old. Agnes...
Now look, she kind of look a little older than 4, y'all, to me. I don't know if that's Kelly over there, but supposedly Kelly is her cousin. But she look a little older than 4 in that picture. Now, I haven't seen a young kid. I haven't been around a young kid in a long time because my children are very grown. But this looked like 5, 6-year-old right here. This don't look like 4. but I could be wrong. But again, Beyonce played this at her concert. You see this? This is her concert with the big screen in the back.
Who passed away in 1980 is seen alive.
As a marketing consultant, there's no
In interacting with Beyonce. If this footage is authentic and from the late 1970s, then Beyonce would have to have been born years earlier than 1981. This would also mean Beyonce was old enough to attend the Destiny World Tour in Houston, which took place in 1979. And to be exact, the Jackson 5.
Okay, this is Beyonce, little Beyonce. The girl in this video is saying that Beyonce looks like she was 4. She looks a whole lot older than 4 right here to me. But Beyonce said that her and her grandmother went to a Jackson 5 concert. Now, the grandmother passed away in 1980. So Jackson 5 performed in Houston or in Texas. No, it says theater in Houston, Texas, in 2 different places. One in May 12th, 1979, and again in November 1979. So they played in Houston or performed in Houston in 2 places in 1979, which would have been the year before the grandmother passed away. And Beyonce is showing a video of her and her grandmother. Okay?
Performed at the Arena Theater in Houston, Texas on 2 non-consecutive nights during their Destiny World Tour in 1979, which was May 12, 1979. And then again, November 19th of 1979, the Jacksons performed at the Summit in Houston. The Destiny World Tour was in support of the Jacksons' 1978 album, Destiny. The tour included 146 shows across 13 countries on 3 continents, Europe, Africa, and North America. Some shows were canceled due to Michael Jackson's kidney infection. The tour ended in Honolulu on January 13th or 1980. So the real question is why Beyonce's age intentionally altered, or is there an explanation we're not being given? If Beyonce was born earlier, it might align with key moments in her career and allow her story to match a particular timeline crafted for public consumption. But this raises a bigger question. What other elements of the narrative have been altered and why? Now let's talk about why this matters. If Beyonce has indeed fabricated her age, it's not just about numbers. It's about the narrative she's crafted and how it influences public perception. Beyonce and Jay-Z's relationship has always been a focal point in the media, and Beyonce's alleged birth year plays a significant role in how their relationship is viewed. According to the official timeline, Beyonce was born in 1981, meaning she would have only been 16 years old in 1997 when she and Jay-Z allegedly began dating. This age difference positions Jay-Z, who was in his late 20s at the time, as someone who pursued a much younger girl. To fans, this makes Beyonce appear as a victim, someone who was manipulated by a powerful older man at a vulnerable age. But if Beyonce was actually born earlier, say in the mid-1970s, this narrative changes dramatically. If she was closer to 21 or even 22 when she and Jay-Z met, it would suggest that she was a consenting adult who entered the relationship on equal footing. This alters the dynamic entirely, stripping away the young girl victim image and challenging the idea that Jay-Z took advantage of her youth. This theory becomes even more significant when you consider Beyonce's calculated moves over the years. So before we wrap this up, you guys, let's address another piece of the puzzle that adds even more weight to this timeline. Gabrielle Union, who was born in 1972, has publicly mentioned that she and Beyonce were teenagers at the same time and even used to visit the same hairdresser. This statement has been dismissed for years by fans and critics who claim it's impossible given Beyonce's officially stated birth year of 1981. And the math ain't mathing, y'all, and nothing is adding up unless you think about what Gabrielle Union said, in the sense that if Beyonce was born in 1974 and Gabrielle Union was born in 1972, then Gabrielle Union would be 2 years older than Beyonce, versus if Beyonce was born in 1981 and Gabrielle Union was born in 1972, Gabrielle Union would be 9 years older older than Beyonce, which would make fans and critics question what the hell she's talking about, because girl, ain't no way. But you have to think about this discrepancy in their age difference being a critical point in the discussion, as Gabrielle Union's statements about them being teenagers together only make sense if Beyonce was born in 1974, making their age gap just 2 years, and they could be teenagers together getting their hair done at the same hairdresser, and an age gap of 9 years as per the 1981 birth year would make it implausible for them to share teenage experiences at the same time. And I'm gonna need y'all to stop lying to me or trying to pee in my face and tell me it's rain, because I do my research. And it seems like fans and supporters of Beyonce's owe Gabrielle Union an apology, because fans were calling her a liar, saying that she must have been mistaking or embellishing her story. Because when Gabrielle initially did the interview with the Boots Girls back in 2008, they asked her about one of her co-stars, because Gabrielle Union and Beyonce had both played a role in the movie Cadillac Records. And Boots Girls wanted to know how it was working with her, and Gabrielle Union had stated, Beyonce and I have been friends since we were teenagers. We go to the same hairstylist now, and you know how those bonds are. B is such a polite, nurturing person and a joy to work with. It's easy to work with her because she is a good friend of mine. It's funny because she says how she is so different from Sasha Fierce, her stage ego, and it's true. She isn't a diva at all, but when she steps on stage, I sometimes have to ask myself who that person is up there. But as soon as she steps foot off stage, she is back to the same nice person I have always known. Beyonce told me that every role she takes, she is progressively getting better and better, and it shows with her role as Etta James. Whether she wins an award for her performance, she really nailed the role, and that is something that you have to do when portraying a person who really existed in history and not just a character. And this all happened in 2008, you guys. So following that interview on November 25th of 2008, Boots Girls had went along and created another article titled, I think we may have proven that Beyonce is lying about her age. And they went on to say that last week we posted an exclusive interview with Gabrielle Union where she talked about her long-term friendship with Beyonce Knowles, and we may have unwittingly revealed that Beyonce is lying about her age. In the interview, Gabrielle Union said, Beyonce and I have been friends since we were teenagers. We go to the same hairstylist now, and you know how those bonds are. Beyonce is such a polite, nurturing person and a joy to work with. It's easy to work with her because she is a good friend of mine. Well, it turns out that Gabrielle Union is 36 years old, and just today on the Ellen DeGeneres show, Beyonce claimed that she was 27 years old. WTF? That means that would have been virtual.
Why did Amazon send me $20,000?
Why she have to lie though? That's crazy to me.
Impossible for them to be friends when they were both quote-unquote teenagers. Sources from Beyonce's camp tell SandraRose.com that she's really 35. There's definitely something real shady about this. And it took Beyonce's PR team less than 1 month to clear up the confusion that Gabrielle caused by telling the truth. The article is basically saying that Gabrielle Union had addressed the story that she did with Boots Girls about Beyonce lying about her age on another show called Chelsea Lately last night about outing Beyonce's real age. Union told us in a recent interview that she's been friends with Beyonce since they were teenagers, but on the show she clarified that what she meant by what she said when she said that she's been friends with Beyonce since she quote-unquote was a teenager and she was in her 20s. Gabrielle also said the blog said I outed Beyonce for being 35. Like, that's terrible. That's not the point. It's not terrible to be 35. The point is that B is lying. We still think this is fishy. If you befriend someone when you're in your 20s, you don't say that you've known that person since we were teenagers. And this just goes to show how deep that Beyonce and her PR team are willing to go when it comes to not revealing her true age, because if we were to know that she was really born in 1974 and Gabrielle Union was 2 years older than her, born in 1972, then what else has she been lying about?
That part.
And another thing that I noticed while editing this video, you guys, and searching for photos of Gabrielle Union and Beyonce together, that there were scarcely no photos of them, which was weird, because if they've been friends for so long, wouldn't there be lots of pictures? And it was crazy because the only place that I could really find photos of Beyonce and Gabrielle Union was during the Cadillac Records movie premiere that they did together. And what's even more weird about this situation is when you think back on the interview that Gabrielle Union did with Boots Girls, that was probably a reason why Beyonce was standoffish towards her during the Cadillac Records movie premiere, and also another reason why her and Beyonce never collaborated on anything else moving forward, and probably another reason why Beyonce's PR team made sure to never have any photos with Gabrielle Union, barely. But at the Cadillac Records premiere, she had way more photos with Regina Hall and Sanaya Lathan than she did Gabrielle Union. And the most craziest thing about the entire situation, you guys, is because Sanaya and Regina didn't go around blabbing about their relationship and their age difference about Beyonce to the tabloids. Then Beyonce's PR team allows for her to take as many pictures as they desire, although they are all around the same age, but Beyonce is the youngest, seeing as she was born in 1970.
Check this out. So everybody would have been born around the same time except for Beyonce. So everybody would be pretty much the same age around this time. But Beyonce is saying that she was born in 1981. Now, why would Gabrielle Union need to lie about this? Why? Why would she need to lie about this? Y'all, I'm telling y'all, I remember Gabrielle Union doing the interview. This was years back. I can't remember when. But when she said it, I was saying then, why nobody ain't talking about it? But I didn't realize back then how the whole PR thing works. And it's just weird to me. Very strange. Very strange. Why would she need to lie about her age? That's crazy.
And everyone else was born in 1970, 1971, and 1972. Another point I wanted to make, but I was thinking too fast, y'all, was Gabrielle Union had did these interviews in preparation for the premiere of Cadillac Records. And these interviews that Gabrielle Union was doing was supposed to promote the movie, but I'm guessing Beyonce's team didn't think that she was drop a huge bombshell about her and Beyonce's age. And Boots Girls would run with another story on November 25th of 2008 about Beyonce lying about her age, and the tabloids would pick it up, bringing Gabrielle Union to come back on December 12th after the movie premiere to clear up the quote-unquote blog rumors that she started by doing the interview in the first place with Blog Girl. Now, y'all know I like to do my research, and so that's why I really feel like Beyonce made it be known to her PR team, or maybe they recommended it to her, or maybe Jay-Z said no more. I don't know who said something, but all I know is her and Gabrielle Union never appeared in any other movies or projects together since filming Cadillac Records. But here's the thing, what if Gabrielle Union was telling the truth all along? Public records suggest that Gabrielle Union was born in 1972. And if Beyonce was actually born in 1974 instead of 1981, that would make Gabrielle Union only 2 years older than Beyonce. This makes perfect sense when you think about Gabrielle's comments. It explains how they could have been teenagers together getting their hair done at the same salon. And the backlash that Gabrielle Union received for her comments shows how powerful Beyonce's official narrative has been in shaping public perception. Gabrielle never doubled down on her story, and perhaps she didn't need to. She let the media run with the assumption that she was lying while she quietly held on to the truth. This connection not only aligns with the evidence of Beyonce's alleged real birth year, but also reveals how deeply ingrained the misinformation may be. It's another thread in the web that raises questions about Beyonce's carefully constructed image and the narrative that she's presented to the world. So what do you think? Was Gabrielle Union trying to drop hints all along, and were we too quick to dismiss her? Could this be yet another clue that Beyonce was actually born in 1974 and not 1981? Leave your thoughts and opinions down below, you guys, in the comments, and let me know what y'all think about.
Yeah. Weird to me. Very strange. Doesn't make sense, but Hollywood does not make sense, okay? But I'm telling y'all, I remember seeing Gabrielle say it, that her and Beyonce went to high school together. But I cannot find that video anywhere, which lets me know something has been scrubbed. But I don't understand. Why would you need to look younger to have a career? What is that about? I don't know. Somebody make that make sense. But yeah, that's crazy. And for someone to do a video about that, I was just like, oh my goodness, I've been saying that for years, okay? Years. Years. Chris, you know, why would a woman need to come out and say she's younger than what she really is? Okay, this is what I'm thinking. Maybe it's because she needs to look youthful. Maybe the more youthful you are in Hollywood or in the entertainment industry, the more the more willing companies or movie producers would be to, try to get you and put you in their movies. I don't know, because even when she came out, she always looked young. So I don't know how young you gotta be though. Like, it doesn't make sense. So, and I'm thinking, if Beyonce is around Gabrielle Union's age, then around 52, 53 years old in real life, then the rest of the that explains why they had to change up Destiny's Child so much. Y'all know they had to keep changing the group members. That could be why they kept changing the group members and got rid of some, and then, put some others there. That makes a lot of sense to me. Trying to make sure they keep her looking as young as possible in the group. And then, of course, there's a rumor going around that Jay-Z was messing with Beyonce and she was young and all that. Beyonce was not that young, okay? Beyonce was an adult, okay? She was very much grown. She just looks good for her age. Like, it's nothing wrong with that. But I don't know. That's very strange. Very, very strange to me. Let me see what else is on here. I really want to go to sleep. But let me see what else I could find on here. Yeah, so I heard that it's a couple documentaries that's going around or that's coming out about P. Diddy, and they're all talking about the mom. It's like it's a couple different people that want to do the story. They're going to mess around, and P. Diddy is going to have they're going to end up doing a movie about him, I bet. I mean, who wouldn't go watch it? I would, okay? And I can't wait till some videos come out because I know they got some tapes. Oh, you guys, I also saw that, the girl Allie Carter. Well, her mom and her sister have came out and they've been saying that Allie Carter is lying, that she was never trafficked. I'm sorry, trafficked with the T. I already said it. They saying she was not that, y'all. This is a crazy world we live in, y'all. They said the grown woman that Allie Carter is with, and Allie Carter is not even her real name. Her real name is Tori something, and she changed her name to Allie. But they're saying that the woman that Allie calls her mom could possibly be her girlfriend. Which makes a lot of sense because I'm telling you, when I used to watch the videos with Allie Carter and her mom, supposedly, so if you don't know, let me just fill you in real quick. Again, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and give me a thumbs up for this video here. I really appreciate it. It's a free way to show some support to your girl's channel, okay? Now, I know it's not many people on the live, but the playback will get watched. So I have to say that. And I know it makes me look a little crazy, but people are going to watch it after I post it. And I just want to make sure it's known. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for your girl, okay? So Allie Carter is doing a lot of videos saying that she's not safe. So she has to travel a lot. And her adoptive mom, which Allie's mom and her sister are saying Allie was never adopted. She was in foster care for a while, and Allie's sister said that she used to see Allie all the time. And matter of fact, her name is Tori. And once she became 19 years old, she changed her name to Allie Carter. And Tori was never bracketed. She was never involved in all the stuff that she said she was involved in, y'all. This is coming from her sister, and her mom are doing interviews saying that this is not true. So the sister has a whole bunch of pictures, of course, of her and Allie or Tori. And she's saying that her and Tori was extremely tight. And she's saying that Tori was bigger back in the day when she was home with them. So Allie or Tori, whichever one you want to call her sister said that their mom used to abuse them physically and mentally. She says that they were never actually assaulted with the S, okay? She says Allie was never actually assaulted with the S. She said she doesn't know why Allie is saying these things, but she believes it's because the lady that Allie Carter is with keeps her on rugs with the D. And she's saying that even back in the day when she was a teenager, that the lady who Allie calls her mom was a social worker. And the sister is saying that Allie went from being in foster care to going to live right with that lady. And the sister believes that Allie and that lady was in a relationship. She said they used to kiss on the lips. She says she loves her sister dearly, and neither one of them deal with the mom because of how the mom used to mentally abuse them and how she used to beat them. I guess like far as like a discipline, she just beat them real crazy. So the sister says she has nothing to do with the mom. She always wanted a relationship with Allie because they were super close. She said they were extremely close. But the closer Allie got with that lady who was used to be a social worker, she said the more estranged their relationship became. And Allie Carter she just pretty much eliminated her relationship with her sister and her mom. And they have another sister too. So it's a good bit of them, okay? But yeah, I just thought that was all crazy because you know, I just didn't understand why they didn't want to go to the police, why they didn't file any police reports about any of the stuff that happened to her. I just, it seemed like with the Diddy case going on, why wouldn't the feds want to get Allie Carter and pull her in and get some information from her that can prove Diddy did anything, But no, that's not the case. So Allie's doing interviews, or she has her own channel, and she pretty much says that she's not going to the police because she doesn't trust them. She doesn't trust anybody, and she doesn't know what to do. She just want to make give awareness about the children who are being assaulted in the foster care system and are being racketed with the T in the tunnels. Sounds like another Lamisha, y'all. And I didn't know that Allie Carter said that Tupac Shakur was her dad. Girl. Ain't no way. Ain't no way Tupac was her dad. She looks nothing like Tupac, okay? Mind you. Boy, it's so many frauds out here. It's ridiculous. But Allie Carter did say, and I believe she did legally change her name to Allie Carter from Tori, whatever it was. I forgot it started with an S. But I saw this information on the official King Payne channel. That was last night. I was watching that and I was just like, oh my goodness. So y'all check out the full story on his page, because he got the full story on there. Okay. He interviewed the sister and the mom, both separately. And it's crazy. But Allie did make a good point when she said that she believed those LA fires are because they're trying to hide evidence. Because I believe the same thing. Because think about it. The LA fires normally don't happen in the area that what is it? Pastelates? What's the hell? Whatever it is, wherever the fires are burning now, they saying that's not the normal area for the fires to start. Like, it's something ain't right about it because normally the fires don't happen in that area. So I'm thinking that it's probably a cover up and it could have something to do with allegedly Jay-Z and P. Diddy. They could have got someone to start those fires, y'all. Okay? Think about it. If there is a tunnel, and we do know there is a tunnel, that's been proven, it's been said multiple times. I believe even when the feds came to raid Diddy's home, they said something about a tunnel. So those rumors about a tunnel, they're definitely true. Now, where's that? Where they lead to? I don't know. Okay? But if those houses, those celebrity houses, Paris Hilton, is rumored, allegedly, Paris Hilton, Tina Knowles, Beyonce mom. Okay, you don't see something wrong with that? When I heard her name pop up in it, I was like, oh no, they hiding evidence. They sent the evidence there and they hid it. And Gene Deal said on an interview he did that Tina Knowles used to have parties at her house. And he said, it probably was some crazy parties. He didn't go, but he said she used to have parties at her house, which means to me, they probably are hiding evidence. But they're saying allegedly Tina Knowles, Paris Hilton, and I've even heard Dr. Dre house burned down in those fires. So I'm not quite sure. I haven't seen any proof of that. But the fact that those fires are burning like they are and burning down these celebrity houses proves to me, I don't care what y'all got to say, but that proves to me they hide some evidence because normally the fires don't even happen there. Okay, so all that seems very strange. But it makes sense. And what a way to get rid of some evidence. But, to burn the whole house down. Because think about it. If you already know you're going to do this, all you got to do is get out most of the items. Now, I do know that it said, allegedly, that the fire claims was stopped in July of 2024 for the LA area. So people whose houses would burn down and all after that would not be protected from insurance. But your property, you can have an insurance policy on your property. Okay? So the house may not be covered, but if you have artwork, you can have an insurance policy on your artwork. Any expensive items, jewelry, artwork, things of importance, laptop, stuff like that, but that's not really like high-end items. But high-end items, you can definitely insure and have your own separate policy on that. So, you think about it, if they are millionaires, okay, you might not get insurance for the house burning down, but you could definitely be insured for your property that you lose. So, it's not a total loss. Okay? Yes. So, I don't know. It seems real deep to me. It seems like something else is going on here. I'm sure we probably won't even get to the bottom of it, but it doesn't seem right in my opinion. Something is off about it. And yeah, that's why I had to bring it up. But yeah, you guys. So that's all I had to say for this evening. Tomorrow is Monday. Get the week started. Chris, I hope you have a wonderful night. Okay, a wonderful evening. It's still kind of early. I hope you have a wonderful evening. And I will be back with another video tomorrow, you guys. You know it, okay? I will be back. Make sure, again, you subscribe to my channel and hit that thumbs up button. All right. Peace to you all. Bye, hubby. Yeah, have a good night. Peace.